Hey everybody, I decided to try a new type of video, so I'm going to be trying to do commentary style videos for now, or at least test it out for one video and see how it goes. So basically, last night I recorded one of my games. I'm actually against Speaka this game, and my plan for this video is just to commentate about it, talk about random stuff, talk about my thought process, and talk about off the stuff that I don't normally get to talk about on stream because I am too locked in. First, about the players in this game. So I'm versus Speaka Jungle. Fun fact about this game: if Speaka won this game, he would be rank 1, taking over one of my friend Yukino Cat, who has the name Pentless on the leaderboard right now. So if you actually go on a.op.gg right now, when the video is released, you probably see him up there. So I need to win this game in order to basically deny him from taking over the rank 1 spot. Some other notable players in this game are the enemy ADC is Doublelift, playing Jinx. I don't know why Doublelift has been a Jinx OTP recently, but he's been actually doing well. And enemy top player is Minui, but he's autofilled, so he isn't that good at top lane, but he's normally a great ADC player. And my ADC is Fiction. So I think initially I decided to path bot this game because I realized, hey, my bot lane is Jin Leona, and the enemy bot lane is also something very volatile. So I've decided to go back bot. What is it? Jinx Alistar? Yeah. So this is just the natural full clear bot lane. Starting red, Krugs, Raptors, into just trying to go full clear bot lane. I spotted Lilia at Raptors, so that means that she started Raptors. Nowadays, typically when junglers start Raptors, at least in high elo, I don't know if they do it in pistol elo, but like they try to go Raptors, Krugs, Red, Wolves, Blue, Gromp into the top Skull Crab, and then after the Skull Crab is gone, they'll try to cheat into doing the Raptors and Krugs again without recalling. If they do this, like the clear is pretty fast for them, and they get like more gold, so they can spend the gold. Like I think you get an entire needlessly large rod if you do this. So yeah, I'm pretty aware of his path in this game, so I do try and counter it a bit. What else? Yeah, nothing to say really much about this clear. If you're doing this clear, you always want to do red, Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, and Gromp first instead of blue. The reason you want to do Gromp first is like Gromp, you want your Gromp to respawn right after your Wolves when you're doing the second full clear. So if you do blue first, there might be like a small delay where you don't know what you're doing in that period of time. But if you do Gromp first, like, there's nothing really much else to do. But yeah, luckily, my top lane got a kill because the enemy top lane is autofilled, which is pretty good for me. But even though I didn't do anything, I'm still winning the game right now. But that's the essence of playing League of Legends in jungle. A lot of the things, like, that happen in this game happen for no reason whatsoever at all. It just tends to happen, and you either benefit or don't benefit from it, just like what happened top lane this game. I think it actually comes very important in this game. But yeah. Now my full clear is finished. I do Skull Crab. I should be a bit faster than the new full clear, but I don't really know how to do it. And if you look at the minimap, both mid and bot, it's just completely ungankable. There's really nothing I can do to gank here. So what I think about is just recalling, but I remembered, oh, Speaka probably did Raptors first. His Raptors is respawning very soon. You see the yellow checkmark on the thing. So maybe I can try and punish him here. I started to snowball at a weird time. I couldn't run into the camp, so I just bonked Speaka in the head and stole his Raptors with Q Spite. My mid lane had paralysis, so he couldn't do anything about it. But honestly, like, this was barely worth my time. Like, I just stopped him from getting 50 gold in, like, a jungle pet. Like, I didn't even get the entire camp, so it wasn't really good. But it did, like, the thing about doing invades like that is it just pisses the enemy off, right? Like, if I got the entire Raptors camp, I would have got an Amplifying Tome on my base as well, but since I didn't, I'm stuck with this, like, awkward buy where I have 300 gold out of base, but so hopefully so is Speaka, I think, because he doesn't have as much gold as he should have. I don't know what my bot lane is doing here. We definitely know that Speaka's bot lane, but, well, all they had to do was burn Flash. I guess they still die. Wow, I don't remember them dying. But yeah, that's pretty bad when you know that they're there. I think I ganked top here. I don't know what his HP is. I really didn't check. But I know Abessa doesn't have TP. Hindsight, this is like a waste of time, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Renekton should just be able to base. I try to hold the wave, but Renekton, for some reason, is walking very far up to me, and I think he gets punished for this. Like, Renekton just messed up this play a lot. He wasted E, he has no Fairy left, and Lilia's on reset, so this is just a free kill. The only problem is that Bessa drops a wave, and yeah, if Renekton can't stun me, then there's no way he can kill me, and it's just a free trade kill. But yeah, after that, Grubs is spawning 18 seconds. I think I looked mid to try and get a chunk off, and it did work. The thing about like fighting Grubs is that if you want to fight Grubs, you want the conditions of your mid and top lane to be as best as it can. So it's fine to like not do the Raptors camp for me, because if I do the Raptors camp, then like what do I get? I just get a Raptors camp. I don't level up. I don't get any stronger. My mid lane is like even HP and everything, but like there's no benefit for me to in this fight. I think mid lane is fighting somehow, and I think like the reason why my mid lane won was because I did this. So yeah, it's kind of the little things that can skate into each other. I don't think he should have contested right here, but clean kill from Ari. Ari played this fight well. I don't know why Spica's going back in, and Abessa just walks down bot and misses R. It's an effort that matters, you know? It's fine to misplay. But yeah, at this point I'm thinking, wow, I should really do my grubs. But they're still fighting this. This has been like a minute long fight. Renekton tries to dash onto me and press W, but since I just walked away, he just missed his W, and now like this is just losing. Like there's no hope left to get grubs. So I managed to get the first free grubs of the game, which is pretty nice. This is like worth a lot more than a first dragon, in my opinion. Like, I feel like a common mistake for lower elo junglers to do is that they'll prioritize the 10 tech dragon in this game over the first 3 grubs. But honestly, like, I would trade the first 3 grubs for a dragon any day. Like, every single game if I could. I believe, like, getting these grubs make you win a lot more. Because 6 grubs is the most broken thing this game has ever seen. Like, the speed you can take towers at if you have 6 grubs, it's just insane. It should be nerfed. I don't know why they made topside such an important mechanic. Because like in higher elo solo queues, you'll see like in this game, every support will roam into it. Everybody wants to fight it. The only people that won't move are ADCs because they're a bit greedy. But yeah, that's about it. I'm sitting on a lot of gold here, but I think I agree to gank top lane because why is this Renekton walking up so far? You know, those five little grubs will, those 5 little what's it called, Krug's children would have been worth like 70 gold, but like this kill is worth like what 150 gold or something. Renekton does make it hard because he does pop R, but it's 208 gold and he loses 2 waves, or he loses 1 wave at least, and the plate, which is worth a lot more. Sadly, bad things are happening to my bot lane. I think they still live though. I know Lilia's bot, so I should be a bit worried. But apparently they're good. I really didn't. I really thought my bot lane was gonna get like shit on a lot more, but I guess like it's hard. Normally double if is a good laner, but yeah, instead of ganking bot, Lily decides to take my bot camps, which is sad because I have to watch my blue buff get taken away right in front of me because I didn't have smite and she had empowered smite. But that's all good. I got a lot topside. The score is 3-6. We're chilling, at least for now. I don't know if like just pressing tab. I do think we struggle a little bit late game, but like, hey, we got the first 3 grubs. They're getting the next 3 grubs. Like, they can't really match our split and Bessa. And at this point in the game, I'm a lot stronger than them. But what's also insane, in my opinion, is like recently, if you look at the rune page, I've started going Aftershock more often recently, and it's done 500, almost 500 damage, like 9 minutes into a game. That's absolutely insane for a rune. That's like 500 damage I didn't have beforehand. And I don't know what to say about this gang. The enemy Yone is just like trolling, I guess. He should be aware, or at least have some like knowledge about it. I can't believe that's like after this long time of me playing Nunu, people will still die to ganks. Like people that I played to a lot as well. Like I know I played gank ball lane, double it probably also sometimes dies to gank there. But I didn't go ball lane a lot this game because I feel like he's been playing a lot of solo queue recently, and he really recognizes that I'm a type of person that really, really loves to gank him, and he does not want to get ganked, so he plays more safe. But I think after this camp, I have enough for Leandries, and then I would base and go Dragon, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I go Grubs. I have no idea. This is my first time watching the replay in a day, so I'm a bit confused to what's going on as well. Looking at your replays always like feels weird to me, because like it's like weird that whenever I hear my own voice, I hate it a lot. And it's like kind of the same thing when I'm watching my League videos or my old League VODs. I really, really, really hate how I play this game. But I feel like that's just a Pentless playstyle. If you watch a lot of like other junglers or a lot of people who are high elo or teach you how to play the game, they'll tell you to always full clear. And even though I did full clear this game, I feel like that's not right. You know? Full clearing is a good strategy, don't get me wrong. But if you're stuck to only full clearing every game, then it's doomed. Then it's like, where's the creativity, you know? You can always do more than full clearing. Full clearing gets boring after a while, and full clearing isn't necessarily the best, it's just the most consistent strategy. But you should be creative, you know? Play League of Legends to the best that you can. But yeah, unfortunately I had to give up top grubs because my Leona didn't roam top for some reason. I really don't know why. I think it's because he's bad. I tried gank bot, but honestly, Doublelift is like too good at those like chompers were positioned in the exact right order to like stop me from landing a snowball. So it just looks like I wasted time here, which is really what I did. I just wasted so much time trying to go for this gank. But yeah, I think I noted in my I played like a decent amount of games with Doublelift after this, and I noted that okay, he knows how to stop my ganks. Let's stop ganking him. And now I forgot about this. He actually had vision on my Grom, and he tried to rocket steal away. That is crazy. I've never seen an ADC do something like that before in my life. But like in my mind, I know, wow, that is like a worth it play. You know, if he stole away my Grom, I would have been mad. But luckily, he missed, and I missed that snowball too because I'm not good at this game. Even after what, like 2 million points of Nunu, I still miss that snowball. It's actually crazy. But yeah. Game state, still good. I think less good than before. I have 8 stacks of Dark Seal, which is a lot. That's like, what, 32 AP? Which is like, since Nunu has like 260% AP ratios or something like that without his R, it's a lot of damage in every rotation. But yeah, I gank top because I'm just trying to abuse his alpha as much as possible. And he dies because he is too overextended. It's not actually good that I'm taking all the kills. I feel like sometimes it's new. You want your teammates to get the kills, but I feel like a lot of the kills are like, wow, it's a product of what Aftershock did. Speaking of Aftershock, 625 damage. That is kind of insane. Yeah. I think I was stuck playing Phase Rush for too long. I should really go Aftershock a lot more. I think I try to look top here, but I see the Alistar just walk up, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, you can have top lane. This is a really, like, cool move to do from Doublelift. I feel like he's the only one who actively lane swaps in solo queue. But I guess we try to fight this. It did overextend a bit. And Best is pretty fed. I should have released early for the flash, but luckily Ari comes here first, and I think this is a wipe. Because Ari is just a better than Ami Yone. The snowball is kind of funny. Actually, no, we all die here. Oh, right, I forgot. See, this is what happens when you don't remember your games. I just forget what happens this game completely. But yeah, kind of sad. I'm just like trapped like an animal in a cage there. And it's really sad because I lose 5 stacks of Dark Seal. And it turns the game. But yeah, I would just say, alright. For some reason, I don't know why, but if you look at the top of the leaderboard right now, you might see a Pentalist. I've gotten a lot of people coming to the chat asking if that's me. Unfortunately, it is not me. One of my friends took my name, and I made a bet with him that he would not be able to hit rank 1, and unfortunately he did. So I just had to sell him like $1,500 because I don't know why this kid just ranked up 1,000 LP for fun, playing like the weirdest stuff ever. Like he was playing like Kiana Echo to climb, which is just like ludicrous because nobody plays those champions. But I guess he does. Guess he's good that way. I don't know. Story of this game, looking more grim by a second. The FFO gets thrown up, probably by the person who just died, which would be my Ari. Yone is just like running it down here, I think. For some, okay, so Ambess is TP behind, but like, what is the point of this Yone E, man? He's gonna just like, he's just going to go back to E and die because there's no minions. Like, what's the hope? It's crazy to me that this is a full challenger play lobby and this is the enemy is a challenger player and he still does that E. Like, I can see myself making that mistake because I would be awful, but like a challenger Yone, that's just like crazy. How can you make that mistake after playing that much Yone? I guess I can't talk because I still roll snowballs in the wall, but it's generally whatever. Next dragon is coming up soon, but I get jungle item now. With Aftershock Nunu, you really want your jungle item because then you become like really fast and then you can like catch people off guard after you stand in a bush. Because if you start your snowball in a bush, the movement speed will like carry over to your entire snowball, so you just be much faster. As well as my secondary runes. The reason why I take Relentless Hunter because Relentless Hunter will actually give you more movement speed than both Water Walking and Celerity combined when it's like stacked up. It's like pretty useless if it's at 0 stacks, but like at 3 stacks, like that's a lot of movement speed, you know? That is a lot of movement speed. I think it's 40 out of combat and Celerity plus Water Walking only gives like, I don't even know, like 20. I remember I tested it one day and I was just like, wow, I've been going to wrong runes all this time. Crazy. My top lane is not tilted. It's not happy at this point, as you can see. He just says FFs. I don't even know what happened top lane. He was having it, like, I think at this moment in time, it was like, wow, this game is doomed. How is my top lane dying solo, you know? Like, he got such a big lead that I have to try and make some plays right now. Like, I'm pretty sure if I landed a snowball into Renekton, it wouldn't be good because Lilia would collapse on me. But yeah, at this point in the game, Jinx is scaling. I'm afraid of what's going to happen with Jinx late game. I already envision in my mind Spica takes back rank 1 for me the second time, by the way. The first time he took rank 1, I think he played against me for the last game to get 2000 LP, and he won in the same matchup. And I was like so sad because I was getting farmed for LP. And like it's not funny being it's not fun being like the reason why someone reaches a new LP because it means that you can't beat them or whatever, something like that. But yeah, small int from the enemy support, but we do like put a lot of resources there. I don't think I was needed there, so they managed to take like one mid tower, and he actually rose towards the second mid tower. But I think this is overstay. Like if you look at the map, we're just collapsing onto them on both sides. But they do manage to get tower. Jinx gets the reset and he manages to walk out. They also run the correct way not to get hit by Jinx R. But I think at this point I was like, let's screw it. Let's just go in and see what happens. And then I immediately get like 100 abilities thrown on me and die. But like, Aftershock made me live for like a lot longer there. And I think because I lived for a lot longer, Ambassador just flashes on a Jinx, get the kill, 2 for 1, not too bad. Maybe there's some hope in this game, you know? I'm not certainly playing the best I can, but I think I'm playing decently. 5-2 and 5, not a bad scoreline. It's just that, like, if you look at the towers, they kind of have like 5 towers, 4 towers at this point. We haven't taken a single tower. Considering a tower is like 600 gold plus plates, that's like 2.4k golds. I don't know if I ever pressed tab, but you probably see like a gold difference if you look close enough. I feel like other people press tab a lot more often than me. There we go. They're up 1k gold in actual value, but we have the first 2 dragons, and like the grubs are split even, so those don't matter. But they're up 1k gold, but like also if we win fights, we can get a lot of gold because they have standing towers. But if they win a fight, they might not be able to get a lot of gold or something. I don't know, something like that. Towers is weird, you know. I feel like there's a lot of strategies involving split pushing and taking towers, but generally, you don't see it working too much in slow queue. But yeah, I don't know. Normally at this point in the game, I have jungle items. I'm just trying to look for a snowball down mid, but Normally, I'm against ADCs who are not too used to it. I feel like I've done this same to double it like a million times, and he tries to steal my Raptors again. I know his top getting all in, so I'm like, wow, gotta help them. And I think he runs away in time. Yeah. Oh no, he just goes back in. Right, this Yone is an enter. I don't know why he goes back in. I don't think I needed to art, but I want to art secured like the kill, make sure nothing bad happens. Abessa's doing a 1v1 in the bot side. Does she win? Nope, she loses. Which is crazy. Now looking back on this game, I thought Ambessa was the carry, but now I'm looking at it, Ambessa really like screwed up so many different times for not much reason in this game. But it's okay. She redeems herself later on, and it's because still busy just taking my camps. This gets a bit scary. It's the worst feeling as a jungler, just seeing the enemy jungler take your camp and knowing that there's absolutely nothing you can do and you have to sit there and watch it happen. It's just it's just such a depressing feeling. But yeah, anyways, second item complete, Frozen Heart. Go for some MR for third item. I think I go for Jack Show. I should have bought Ward, but honestly, who really cares about the Ward? There's been so many people in League of Legends that have just bought no wards and still climb, but I feel like that's just bad. If you're playing support of jungler as Nunu, you better get some wards. But yeah, dragon spawning, so before dragon spawns, you should always push mid, and that's what I did, and the team fight breaks out. This team fight doesn't look good until Doublelift gets caught by Leonar and gets one shot, and there goes all of their damage. I think we just one shank size, the team fight is easy. Unfortunately, Renekton almost kills me, but didn't kill me. But since we killed 4 people, we can do Baron. There's an argument to be doing Hextech here first, but I think we can do both. As long as nothing really bad happens. I have to roll my snowball into a wall, because if I don't roll my snowball into a wall, then Baron will start to auto-attack me and one-shot me, and it'll be very embarrassing to execute as Nunu. But luckily that hasn't happened to me yet. I don't remember if we can get both Baron or and Hextech Drake here, but I think that would be the play. I think I agreed for Hextech play because like Lilia's up in 10. No, I back. Because I see the ward, so okay, yeah. I can tell why I backed. This also really made a lot of time. If I had like more balls, I would just slam the Magi's here, but unfortunately I'm not that I'm not that courageous. When you're buying Magi's at 10 stacks, it's like always good, but like the problem is like if you lose those stacks, you're just like permanently sad, and then you're stuck with 0 stack Magi's, wondering what you're going to do with it. But yeah, I'll start mixing engage here, and this is a weird fight. As you can see, I'm running around like a headless chicken. I don't know what to do. Jinx is getting resets, and I think we all wipe because I really played that fight poorly. I think I should just run with the rest of my team. I didn't realize the rest of my team was running, but yeah. This looks pretty doomed after Jinx wipes us all. The thing about Jinx is that it's also Doublelift. He plays very well in games in solo which are like a lot more coordinated, if I have to say. There's a lot of games in solo that, like, if it isn't a full challenger lobby, you don't know what the hell is going on. People are just going different places. People are playing non-standard. Nobody's on the same page of what they do. But, like, if you put LCS players on, like, games where it's, like, some sort of understanding of what is happening and why it's happening, they'll always perform well. I think Doublelift did very well this game in kiting. I mean, he's 8-2-4 right now. He's able to do a lot of damage to me, but luckily he used Flash in that team fight. And Flash is like an extra GA or an extra life for AD carry that's useful for it. So we did Baron life, but too bad he'll get the life back in 5 minutes. And now I'm sad that my top side is gone, because I really don't know who took it. I guess it was Jinx who took it or something. I don't really know. But at this point in the game, it seems pretty doomed. We're still up in kills, but I think we're definitely down in gold after this, and we're not playing a scaling comp. But I could just try and hope to make picks. People in solo queue can always be dumb. People in solo queue always make tons of mistakes. Like this Renekton, who decided to walk up to this wave for some reason. And just dies for it, because he should not be walking up to this wave. I don't know why you're walking up. I don't know why anybody would be walking up to this wave, but at least I can cut him some slack, because he's like auto-filled. I can see like a normal gen person doing the same thing, but then they decide to fight after this, which is like, it's a 45. I don't know why they're fighting. Uh, Lilia has flash, so he gets out of my R. And they look like they're just running away, but Ari actually lands a sick flash stun. And yeah, we get Lilia, I think, under this situation, we can get one mid tower, but that's really about it. We're still down 5 towers to 2 after we get the enemy mid tower. Well, I guess the best goes up to get top tower. So at least it's like not that bad. I thought like maybe the enemy ADC is like dumb enough to stay for the wave, but not dumb. Not dumb enough. At least I get the camp, so whenever you get a wipe like that, it's always good to check the enemy jungle for camps, because what else are you doing with your time realistically? Wow. I'm not used to talking this long, so I'm going to take a sip of water. But yeah, they definitely had vision of me there, because he double lift wanted that red buff, but luckily I had smite. Oh, well, in this game state, I think I just want to farm up, get my Jack show. Nothing's really on the map. Any fight we take is really dumb. The enemy ADC, the enemy support just ran down on my red buff by himself as an Alistar. I really don't know how that happens, but it does happen. I think this is like the average LP of this lobby is like 1000 LP, but you can still see that everybody, even me, like I feel like every player is making dumb mistakes. This Yone, this is kind of a dumb mistake, but not really. He gets out with R, but he does have to burn R. It is kind of a big deal if you have to burn R. And I guess a fight erupts here. Luckily, Ambessa does have TP. And I'm just thinking about Lily R in my head. I know if Lily gets a big R, we are screwed. But the fight looks good. Unfortunately, I die because I got stunned up. And Doublelift looks like he's about to pop off again. This fight is actually really doomed for us until Ambessa just flashes into a bot line, into the back line, and Ambessa and Ari cleans the game up. I wasn't a big fan of Ambessa on release, but I think now that I've watched it a lot more, I can see why people would play her. I still don't think it's that good, but I can see how it's useful in a game at least, unlike what I saw at the beginning, because when people were initially playing Ambessa, I feel like they were just like fighting 1v1, and in team fights they had no idea what to do or what to clean up, but you really need to play her like an assassin. You're never going to front to back with Ambessa unless if you're like infinite, like so far ahead that you don't care, because Ambessa is actually really, really squishy. You know, it's like playing a Zed in top lane. But yeah, my chat is talking about how we should kill Jinx. If we kill Jinx, we win the team fight. So let's just kill Jinx, you know? Pretty simple plan. Until you realize Jinx has a brain too and probably won't die that easily. But it's okay. Yone is inting once again. You cannot be pushing up that far. I think this is a full-on collapse onto her with the TP. I mess up my snowball, but I know he wants to go into a bush. He almost actually gets out here, but we got the CC Chain of Doom. He doesn't manage to E over to wall. And this should be a free Baron. Except that, unfortunately, they can push out mid-wave. And if they push out mid-wave, I think by the time we do Baron, if all 5 of us are on Baron, like they'll be able to get like our inhib tower, which is not necessary. Or it's a pretty bad outcome. So, decide to chase, land a lucky W off of a snare onto Lilia. Land my snowball. She presses Drowsy, but unfortunately, it's too late. And down we go for dragon, because we do not want them to get the dragon, and we could probably do both dragon and baron, because it's a 4v5 for baron as well, I think. I have no smite there, and Jinx has R, so I do have to think about this for a second, but I think luckily she mistimed it or something. Yep, mistimed it. It's pretty close though. It's hard to estimate. But Lilia said for 26 more seconds, so that's why we can go on to baron. I actually don't know why Jinx bought QSS this game. It doesn't seem like there's much things she can QSS, especially since she has cleanse already, but hey, I don't play ADC. I don't know what these people are seeing. I guess like you can cleanse like all of Leona CC or something like that. I thought cleanse would be enough, but I guess 2 cleanses don't hurt. You don't really need more damage now. Get the Baron, get the reset off. One person recalls, everybody recalls. That's a nice thing about these games. I think I want a pot here, right? Because I know the next fight will be doomed. So I wait for a cloth armor on a pot. I don't actually know what I'm building here. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's Omen. I think Omen's good against Jinx, but I don't think I've managed to finish building this last item before yeah, before finishing. Yeah. Yeah, bottom hip, so we have to play 2 lanes, top and mid. Ideally it's like 4 people mid and 1 person top, but don't follow that for some reason because I don't think mid needs help. But I just roll random snowballs and pray that, one of them gets caught up on it. The amount of times I've rolled a random snowball down a lane and somebody's just standing there and they'll be like, wow, there's no way Nunu's rolling a snowball down there, and then they just get caught is GG. I make a really bad mistake here. I had to flash for it because if I didn't flash, I would have gone CC'd by the change hobs and I would have died, and then we would have lost all our tempo on the map. And if we lose all our tempo, then we have to flip the next dragon. But luckily, I don't die. I just have to burn flash. And Bessa goes back, TP's 2 lane. I don't know why she does that, but I'm still sticking around top lane, trying to get both top tower. And I think, surprisingly, I come to my senses because one of my teammates pinned me up, and I'm like, wow, why am I even top lane? I should be helping my ADC right now. So that's exactly what I do. Help the ADC, buff up Baron Wave, and try to break out mid tower. It's a 1-3-1. Most likely 3 people can be here. Leona whiffs ult, I guess, but it doesn't matter because it still gets a slow on Lilia. And Lilia is just CC chained to death. Even though she has Zhonya's. But I don't think she could press Zhonya's anytime during this fight. Ahri gets out barely with 1 HP. And I think she's able to TP back. But Ahri living is such a huge deal. Because this means the base gets blown right open. It's like a 4v5 for the next 35 seconds. Everybody's full HP. Great conditions to fight. I think that's exactly what we do. Renekton goes in for some weird reason. Jinx is still alive, which is a problem, and gets a reset. But look at that charm. Charm lands against Jinx. She's dead. And the game is over. I stopped him from getting rank 1. Pentalist, #cat. It's still rank 1 instead of Spica. I think now Spica fell 100 LP because he's tilted. So Yukino's going to be rank 1 for another game. And that's exactly what I typed. Yukino lives another game. Anyways, I think that's it for me today. If you want to see more of these types of videos, let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I really don't know how to end these videos. Follow my Twitch if you haven't. But yeah, in the future, I might be doing more of these videos, but hopefully with the audio, and I will fix that for next time, if there is a next time. But anyways, thanks for watching, and see you later. Peace.